Hi guys, it's Sarah here at Craft Habit, and today I'm going to show you a variation on the Origami Market Bag that we make in our Adult Intro to Sewing class. This is a class we do once a month for students age 14 and up. You should come take it. If you've already taken it, then this will be familiar, but you'll learn a new version of this bag. So this is a fully lined, double-sided version of the Market Bag. The sample here, I've used a print on one side and a solid on the other. On the solid side, you'll see that the seams are exposed, but you can see a little bit of the print on the inside because of how it is made. So, in our sample here, we have chosen some Anna Maria Horner Conservatory fabric with these pink birds on it, and a solid fabric from the Kaleidoscope line by Allison Glass. Each of these pieces, this is important, they are 15 inches wide by 43 inches long. I'm going to put them right sides together and start pinning around, all the way around, but I'm going to leave a space for turning the fabric right side out. And I like to leave the space about as big as the width of my hand. That way I know I'll be able to turn it inside out easily. It's kind of large, but on this project that's not an issue. So I'm going to make my little chalk marks. I remember not to sew the whole thing entirely closed. I'm going to pin all the way around except for the place where the chalk is, and I like to start right there at the chalk mark and go all the way around and stop on the other side, so I'm absolutely sure I don't completely sew up my turning space, because then I won't be able to make the project. So here I have sewn a 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around except for over my turning spot, which I remembered to leave open. I'm going to measure. I want to make sure that between my seams now it's 14 inches wide from seam to seam and 42 inches long from seam to seam. And it is, so I'm good to go. I'm going to clip the corners there, so I'm going to cut off a triangle really close to the stitching, but not on the stitching itself. I'm going to do all 4 corners there. And then I did take a break and I did a zigzag stitch all around as well to sort of bind those inside edges. Now I'm going to turn it out all the way, just like turning a really big sock right side out. I'm glad I left that big turning spot. And now I'm going to use my handy dandy chopstick, which is an essential tool in my sewing kit, to help poke those corners out. Those are looking pretty good. And now it is time to go iron flat all the way around. I'll be right back. And the sewing machine disappears, and now I have pressed and ironed, so the seams are nice and flat all the way around. And it is time, oh, there's still an opening there, and you can see here that the seams are still pressed flat inside. At this point you could stitch up the opening, but we don't need to because we're going to end up sewing that opening into the seams of the bag later. I'm measuring again. I've lost a little bit of length and width in the seams. I think it was down to about 13 3/4 inches by maybe 41 3/4, which it'll work. It'll work. If you want to know all the steps to making this bag, it is in a book called Sewing Happiness, which is an excellent book. We also teach it in our class, so I'm going to speed through it here. I'm not going to give you step by step. You're welcome to pause the video and try and figure it out. But again, I want to recommend this book called Sewing Happiness. It has this project and a bunch of others in it, which are great. So here I'm pinning and sewing. You do 2 sides identically. I'm going to pin and sew this side. It ends up looking sort of like a little origami cat face. So pin and sew, and here I'm sewing just a little bit inside the edge. Again, I'm going to promo Sewing Happiness, or come take a class with us. So here the bag is all stitched together, and you can see where those exposed seams are. You can see a little sneaky bit of the pattern fabric in there. And now we're going to put the handle on. So the handle, in our case it's leather, but it is any sort of tube you want to make. You can use leather, you could use felt, canvas, any kind of fabric you want, just sew it into a tube. You're going to take one of the triangles and squish it through there. That chopstick is helpful again. And then the 2 tips of those triangles, you're going to overlap them and just sew back and forth across them a whole bunch. You can even crisscross it, make an X or a cross. Then you pull the handle up and hide it, and ta-da! There's your bag. It is fully lined, it is fully reversible, it is fully fun. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and that you will try to make a bag like this. If you've taken the class before, I invite you to try and make the variation. If you haven't taken class, come take class with us. We'd love to see you and sew with you and get crafty. Bye!